Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Now, I originally thought that this was going to be a relatively dead week for old Swindlegear here, guys. If you look over here, there is absolutely nothing going on other than the auction house dance party on the 22nd. There's an arena skirmish bonus event, but arena's not really our thing, so I didn't think there'd be a whole lot to do, but it shows how wrong that I was, because we have Khadgar here, and it looks like he is offering us 2 quests. And using some artifact power that I've been doing, farming around the place, I put them all into the Fangs of the Devourer and the Kingslayers. And looky here in Dalaran, we have quests for both of them. I guess to get them powered up like we did with the Dreadblades. So that should be very interesting. And I guess if worse comes to worse, we can always go deal with Chromie, because while I'm falling behind the gap in terms of item level, everything else seems to be coming up Millhouse. So let's talk to Khadgar and see what this is about.
There is much to be done.
Ashara and Suramar, Legion threat. It appears you have grown strong enough to take on another Legion threat. If you could speak to Archmage Kelek in Dalaran as soon as possible, the Council will be in your debt. Speak with Archmage Kelek. You know, this actually might be related to the other weaponry. It appears you have... Oh, blah. I'd like you to meet with the Council of the Six in Dalaran as soon as possible. Thank you.
Without you, Azeroth...
Well, that should make things a little bit easier for us. Let's go ahead and get on good old Rooks here and fly to Dalaran. I also need to check the auction house. I need one more piece of living steel.
The Legion stoops to
Not now,
corrupting the Murlocs.
Though I have to say the area with the Murlocs is the best one for pickpocketing. Not at the moment, though, because there's a world quest going on there, so they'll just be dropping like flies. Dalaran kind of looks intimidating, flying up from this vantage point. You don't see all the comforting purple. I do see fatigue, though, which is not good. Come on, Rooks, flap those wings. And one of the reasons that we're looking for living steel actually slightly involves Rooks. Because if everything goes according to plan, guys, we won't be needing Rooks as a mount for much longer. Let's go ahead and check the auction house while we're here. And I don't think there would be a piece of living steel, but you never know. The market is a strange thing. Living steel belt buckles, which don't really do anything for me, unfortunately. But we will head this direction, and I can almost guarantee you that these threats revolve around our other weapons, our non-outlaw weapons. So we got Kelek and Khadgar himself, which is weird that he just didn't give me that quest when I was down there. But anyway, let's talk to Kelek first.
What brings you to me, mortal?
Thank you for coming. I have something I'd like to show you.
Speak freely, friend.
Ah.
Gul'dan and the Legion must be stopped.
And same thing from Khadgar. Not a very imaginative lot, the Council of Six.
Where you lead, we will follow.
You seem troubled.
The focusing iris has been stolen from the Dalaran vaults. The thief was a mage of some skill, but we've been unable to track him. Fortunately, the thief dropped a note from his master, addressing him only as his apprenticee. I know of only one mage who uses that particular pluralization, Archmage Xylem. I'll need you to investigate. In Ashara, you will find his tower where he trains his apprentices. Go there and see what Xylem is up to. Specialization Subtlety Rogue. Travel to Xylem's tower within Bear's Head in Ashara, which is interesting because you get an apprentice hat from doing all of those quests like ages and ages ago, especially if you're in the Goblin, of the Goblin Persuasion.
Something about you seems familiar.
And what about you?
Knowledge is power.
Fate
but
of the
using
Tideskorn.
it wisely is the key.
A scout from Stormheim arrived yesterday with a significant discovery. These ancient scrolls. Within they contain a Valkyria prophecy of a new Vrykul ruler. One who could turn the Tideskorn...
Need help?
Whoops. Yeah, sorry about that.
Hail and well met, champion.
Who could turn the Tideskorn against the Legion. It complicates matters that this Vrykul may in fact be Skovald's heir. Take the scrolls and find the heir and bring her to Valkyria. I think the outcasts there refer to are the Vrykul of Janvik, so that would be a good place to start. Specialization, assassination rogue.
Farewell, my friend, until we meet again.
Well, that seems very cut and dry. So, where to first? Shall we travel to Ashara? Or... where was the other location? Ah, Fate of the Tideskorn. Well, we might as well go ahead and take care of the Broken Isles business while we're here. And then we can travel to the old world. So I will head to Stormheim, guys, and I'll see y'all there. Now, if you guys remember, Janvik is where we were able to liberate these Vrykul from the Naga, so they kind of owe us a little bit, I think. Let's see if they feel the same way. Huntsman Soldi.
We will not fight today.
Hail, rogue. I know of Thorol's edict. You'll know no harm by my blade. Okay, that's good to know. I'm searching for the Vrykul mentioned in these scrolls. Actually, wait a minute. We gotta actually read these scrolls. Classes Paladin, Rogue, Shaman, Mage, and Warlock. A rare example of Vrykul writing. These scrolls describe a Valkyria prophecy. In ages to come, the Tideskorn break. By burning foe in hearts of flame, the clan sundered, his spear struck deep, the war within feeds the foe without. Yo, this doesn't even rhyme! But from his ashes our hopes arise, of king and maiden, of spear and shield. Shadowed from watches, she seeks no throne, but rule she must, let the Tideskorn fall. Ugh. Among the outcasts she hides from fate, in Skold Ashiel her destiny awaits. Blessed by a year, her spear must seek unworthy rulers and would-be kings. But as she rises, she falls, with heavy heart of God King's blood. What once was friend will turn to foe, a final battle with twisted sides. From her fall, a queen will rise, chosen by titans, Vrykul and men, to take the spear to burning foes and retake the tide's long scorn. Yeah, that was fascinating.
What do you want?
I know little of prophecies, but we have seen new faces in Janvik since the fall of Skovald. You shall speak to Priestess Rina. Her dwelling is in the center of the town. She may know of this prophecy you speak.
Farewell.
Yeah, prophecies. Prophecies. Yeah. What would you... prophecy... schmosophy? What would you say there, Vanessa? You've been a little bit quiet lately. Yo, I'm looking for a prophetess. Any of you know? Knock, knock. I hear Soldi's horn. I take it you are the outsider he was announcing. Yeah, he mentioned you could help find the Vrykul mentioned in the scrolls. I am familiar of the Valkyria prophecy of the Valdraden, but I have not read their text. Let me see the scrolls you found. Brina pours through the scrolls text. If these scrolls are correct, that would mean we have the heir of Skovald in our midst. Regardless of what the Valkyria believe, you would be doing us a service by removing her from here. Seek out Ingvild in the tower overlooking the town. She keeps a keen eye on the comings and goings of Janvik, and would have noticed if anyone of note has visited lately. Unless, you know, she's the, yeah, she's the heir. Of course, you probably didn't think about that, did you? Well, look at you. You got a bird's eye view, don't you? Vanessa? You okay there? Ooh, chest. Oh, there you go. I'm keeping my eye on you, outsider. Any Vrykul passed through here that struck you as odd? As a matter of fact, yes there is. A wandering shield maiden came through just recently and has set up camp outside of town. She stayed only long enough to purchase supplies and avoided all eye contact while she was here. I was going to check on her to find out her business here, but you are welcome to go in my stead. You'll find her camped on the beach to the east. So let's see what is up with this shield maiden. Does she have the demon taint like her daddy? Doesn't look like it. She has a very Brienne of Tarth vibe about her.
Hail, outsider.
Oh, and her own voice. Yes, outsider. What business do you have here? Wait. How is it you know my parentage? Be careful what you say around here. There are those who would hunt me down if they knew my bloodline. I don't know who you are, nor I do believe I'm part of any prophecy. However, if you seek to undo the damage my father has wrought on the Tideskorn, then I feel obliged to assist you. Meet me in Valdisal, Rogue. From there we can make our way to Skoldashir and request an audience with Iri. Perhaps she can shed some light on this prophecy. Bring Sigrun before a year, I guess that's how you pronounce it, in Skoldashir.
I will be hunted no longer. I will meet you at Valdistal in Stormheim. We should be able to reach Skoldashir from there.
Hey, that's a nice bear mount you got. You need something that flies, though. But to be fair, by the time if I had done this quest back in the day, I wouldn't have had a flying mount. Wouldn't have had to get there the old-fashioned way. So, where do we go? Oh, Lord. I think Odin's probably going to get involved in this eventually, if those thunderbolts are any indication. Okay, there's Sigrun.
I stand unbroken.
I am ready to travel to Skoldashir. Shall we depart? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and go.
Fight with honor, outsider. We must take care traveling through Stormheim, outsider. Being the daughter of Skovald has won me many enemies.
Yeah, well, these things
My last
happen.
moments here were spent escaping the clutches of assassins sent to murder my family. Be forewarned, they may still be on the hunt.
So what else is new? Complications. We've met.
Movement in the trees. Watch out!
Eh? Oh, hi. How you doing? Now, you said there was movement in the trees. I don't think I see much of a threat, though. It looked like you just one-shotted that guy.
Keep moving. It is not safe here. It would seem that escaping my past was too much to hope for. I will never forget the night they came. My mother fell before my eyes, and they had descended on my brother before I managed to escape. After that night, I was alone. The last of my bloodline.
What about, Daddy there? Oh yeah, we did kill him.
Another ambush. Bear your steel!
That's kind of awkward. We'll just fire the cannons.
Die, scum!
Oh, a bird. That was a bird. Whoopsie.
Keep moving. It is not safe here. Cowardly scum! I would hunt down every one of them and their masters as well, if I knew who sent them.
Yeah, maybe we'll find that out.
Though, they never failed to elude my grasp. I must concentrate on the task at hand. I take solace knowing they will be judged by the gods when their time comes.
So I guess we're going to have her take the throne. Where are we going, anyway?
Skoldashir. As a girl, my mother told me stories of this place and its mighty shield maidens. It is as grand as she described it.
Oh dear. We've been here before. This is where Sylvanas had a little bit of a nosebleed. Ow.
The armor these women wear reminds me of my mother's.
Halt. Who approaches the vault of Yer? Why do you return to Swindlegear, outsider? And who is this Vrykul you bring with you? This Vrykul is the heir to the God King. She seeks an audience with your boss lady. The God King's heir? What is this nonsense? Wait. That face. Come with me, child. I don't think we were allowed in here before. Hey, no hard feelings there, eh? Illustrious Ia.
So the blood of Skovald has returned to the Valkyria. Do you know what this means, child?
I'm just gonna...
This outsider says I am to unite the Tideskorn.
Hi.
The outsider speaks true. Long ago, I foresaw the Valkyria uniting the Tideskorn against a terrible foe. At its head would stand a descendant of God King and Shield Maiden. As a child of Skovald, you hold a claim to his throne. Any who dispute your right to rule must be made to bend the knee. Fail, and the Tideskorn will splinter, leaving nothing to stop the Legion from overtaking Stormheim. I know this is a great burden on you, child, but you may be our only hope.
No pressure or anything.
Very well. If I truly am so important to the Tideskorn, then I cannot turn my back on this task. I will be your instrument. Tell me what I must do.
This is interesting. This is a lot more involved than I thought it would be. I thank you for bringing Sigrun to me, outsider. She truly is the future of our people. Though you have already done so much, I would ask another favor of you. Oh, she is... I don't think she remembers us. Please accompany Sigrun in her challenges. She has grown to trust you, and will need guidance through the trials she must face. Sigrun's claim to the throne will be challenged by two rivals, Runeseer Faljar of the Bone Speakers and Jarl Velbrand of the Drekkajar. I would begin in Hostwald with the Runeseer. He was a close ally of Skovald and is a powerful mystic. With the Bone Speakers at his charge, he would prove a staunch opponent if he could not be made to yield. Go now, and claim your destiny in the name of the Valkyria. Defeat Runeseer Faljar.
I will ride ahead to Hostwald. I would be honored if you would join me there.
Oh, you'd be on it, eh? Finally, we get a little bit of respect around here. And where is Hostwald? Is that... Oh. That is the Dead City. That's okay. We haven't been over there. I don't think we've killed a whole lot of undead lately. Time to get some practice in. So, where is this Bone Speak at, eh? Oh, wait a minute.
Runeseer Faljar! I am Sigrun, blood of Skovald. In the name of the Valkyria, I challenge you for the rule of the Tideskorn.
So, the God King's whelp comes to finish what he started. Skovald's time is done, girl, as yours soon shall be. Ancestors, to my side!
Well, this is escalated quite quickly.
Will not face me in single combat? The hallowed bones of our ancestors would balk at such dishonor.
Foolish girl, these bones answer to me, not your misguided honor.
If you will not honor me, then I will break you. Champion, help me put down this curse.
Hey, you know what? This is between you two. Okay, fine. Whatever.
You have your father's fury, Shield. Also sensing his darkness.
And shank.
Can't attack that.
I am defeated. It seems I underestimated you, Shield Maiden. Skovald's legacy, it appears, has not yet ended.
The Bone Speakers yield. Our clan will not interfere with Sigrun's claim to the throne. Be careful of this one, rogue. I can see the darkness that consumes Skovald dwelling in this girl's heart. How she has resisted it this far, I do not know. You had best hope she can control it. You know, I'm not going to take any advice from someone who just summoned a bunch of undead zombies. No offense. But, I doubt your qualifications.
My shield is ready.
The Bone Speaker's words trouble me, outsider. The darkness he speaks of, Skovald's fell curse, could he have passed it on to me somehow? No, it could not be so. The Runeseer must be mistaken. Come, the next challenger awaits. I will no doubt need your assistance bringing him to heal as well. Defeat Jarl Velbrand in Hirdshall.
Gods go with you. I will continue to Tideskorn. See you there.
Okay, that's the big town south of Cullen's Point post. Okie dokie. Well, hopefully it won't be raining by the time we get there. No, still raining. Ah well, such is life.
Sorry for the mess. The Jarl thought one of his pets could slow me down. Come, let's take the fight to him.
Okie dokie.
Jarl Velbrand, as the blood of Skovald, and at the behest of Aegir, I claim the throne of the Tideskorn.
These are all people I've shanked before.
Will you yield?
I don't care if you're the daughter of Odin himself, girl. I'll skewer you for your impudence. The Drekkajar never yield.
Hey, you know, at least he's fighting straight up. That's something. Okay, let's do the thing here. Oh, you're attacking me. That's not smart. Yoink.
You have proven your strength. I am defeated. The Drekkajar will back your claim to the throne. But there is another that should cause greater concern.
You have the backing of the Dragon Riders, but a greater rival to the throne still lives in secret. The God King's son yet lives. My riders spotted him among the outcasts of Wretch. He would be the true heir to Skovald's throne. The Vrykul would never follow you, were he to contend your claim. Hey, you got a family member. Ain't that nice?
What is your purpose?
My brother lives. The last time I saw him, the assassins were closing in on him. I can't imagine how he defeated them. We should travel to Wretch. I would look upon my brother with my own eyes. Find Torvald in Wretch.
I will not falter. We should waste no time.
Oh, that's way down there. That's it there in Naga territory. Okay, Wretch should be right around this corner. And, yep.
Loathsome Naga have crawled forth from
Get
their
wrecked.
dark hole.
I like it. And Bullwinkle. Oh, we have got to take on... Look at this guy. He's a rare spawn. Crystalline Tear of Loyalty. The desire to serve as a loyal companion coalesced into a single priceless crystal. I just denied a hunt as something. Either that or that's the thing that you can actually mount as a leather worker, which is a pain to make. So I guess he's probably in one of these oh! Probably in one of... Ah, there's a cave. Yo, hey there, snake lady. How you doing? The outcast... Oh.
Sister, it's been a long time since you left me for dead.
Torvald, it is you! I didn't want to leave you, but I wasn't strong enough. How did you survive the assassins?
How? I embraced the gift that Father left us. The one you and Mother so vehemently denied.
Yeah, he's got a minty green flavor.
Oh no, Torvald. You succumbed to the Fel. But how?
It seems you don't remember our father feeding us the Fel. The sickness it caused in you must have clouded your mind. Something in our blood made us resist its influence, but it remains within. All you need to do is give in.
No! I will never be a tool for the Legion!
There you go.
Poor sister. If you will not join me, then you are my enemy.
Oh, believe me, your sister is the least of your concerns. Because we are a little bit over...
It's not possible.
We're over-equipped for this.
I am sorry, brother. I cannot allow the Legion to corrupt the Vrykul.
You think your master's so superior to mine? Perhaps you should ask them who sent the assassins for us that night.
Ooh, plot twist.
Maybe then you will see.
No! Brother! He's... gone.
So now what do we do?
I stand unbroken.
I cannot believe I find my brother alive, only to see him fall by my own blade. How can fate be so cruel? What is done is done. There are none left to challenge the throne of the Tideskorn. My brother's words still haunt me, though. If a year knows who ordered my family killed, I deserve to know it. Come, let us return. Join Sigrun at the vault.
Fight with honor, outsider.
Oh, are we about to see a swerve? Maybe I can, we can go kill a year, and I can go take the husk back to Sylvanas for a nice hefty paycheck. So, this should be interesting. Wow, that was a good landing.
What is your purpose?
Before I accept the crown, I must honor my family by fulfilling my father's request. If a year knows who is responsible for my family's fate, then I would hear it from her. Tell me when you're ready. Yeah, I'm ready. But, for what though?
Gods go with you, great Aegir. As you bid me, I have defeated the rival claimants to the throne of the Tideskorn. However, if I am to serve you as queen, I have something to ask in return.
Very well. Ask it, child.
Tell me, who ordered the death of my mother?
Oh, child, no good can come of such truths. Do you truly wish to know?
I do.
So be it. It was Odin himself who ordered the deaths of Skovald's family.
Ay,
What?
ay, ay.
Odin feared that the God King's heirs would offer the Tideskorn into the hands of the Legion. He decreed that the lineage of Skovald be ended in blood.
My brother was right. The Titan Watchers have no more honor than the Legion.
Minty green flavor.
Sigrun, no! You must not let the darkness take hold.
I will show Odin what true fear looks like.
Oh.
Even if I have to tear down the halls of valor around him. Mother, I come to avenge you!
What have you done?
Sigrun has taken the path of Skovald before her. Only I fear she is more powerful than her father ever was. I fear that Sigrun's thirst for revenge may lead to her undoing. Though truly powerful, she would be no match for Odin. She must be stopped before it is too late. Sigrun must be reached before she can confront Odin, but our path is blocked. Odin will close the gates of Valor as soon as he becomes aware of Sigrun's assault. You'll have to find another way into the halls. I have no talent with portals, but your friend at the Kirin Tor seemed to be very adept. Go now to them and find a way through. I thank you for what you've done to help Sigrun this far, Rogue. I only hope we can save her from herself. Return to Archmage Khadgar at the Viad Citadel in Dalaran. So this is definitely, the storyline has layers, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen, but we're going to find out in the next episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.